I had to run that one back a little bit, you guys, because in case you didn't see what was happening there, the gentleman there in that TikTok video was taking a sticker off of a peach or some kind of fruit and placing it on his $36 salmon because the barcode will scan the price of the peach only if you go through self-checkout. It's the oldest scam in the book as far as old as this whole practice of self-checkout goes back, which I don't know, it's probably like 7-8 years. I'm not sure how long we've been doing this, but people have been finding ways since it started to get by. Here's some of those typically scammy moves. Maybe you guys have tried this. Look into your past and see if you feel guilty. Expensive grapes are scanned as inexpensive carrots, many people do. Prime steaks are swiped as potatoes. The barcodes of pricey objects like wine, beer, spirits, cosmetics are deliberately obscured by stickers, removed from significantly cheaper on sale items. Some scams have names, they're so common. The banana trick, steaks as potatoes, is that one. The switcheroo, which is cheap barcodes for pricey ones. Sweethearting, and this one I didn't know about. When a checkout supervisor only pretends to scan an object before handing it to a loved one for free. Though there are so many techniques, not all of them do it. So this actually, from that last one, this stretches into potentially some of the employees of some of these grocery stores, which I didn't think was one of those things. But there was one TikTok attorney back in July. She went through some of the reasons why. She says, even if you're not one of these folks that's doing these scammy moves, you shouldn't go through self-checkout anyway, because they're gonna try to find a way to bust you off of maybe some honest mistakes. Let's watch what she has to say.
I advise most people to steer clear of self-checkout. The second group of people catching this charge, I will call the theft by mistake. And these are the people that I genuinely think just forgot to scan an item. When self-checkout first started, I saw where they let almost all of these people either scan and pay for the item or just let them go but took the item they did not pay for. Now, and I think it's because the first group has gotten so good at stealing that these big box stores are not going to spend their time and resources in deciding if you stole it on purpose or it was a mistake. They have lost all sympathy and they are just taking a tell it to the judge approach.
A month or 2 weeks down the line, be like, we're missing something, let's go back to the tape. And they watch your face looking at that camera and not scanning something, and they come back and get that ass.
Got sick last night, so I'm cooking up some NyQuil chicken. I've done this in the past, and usually I use about, 4/3 of the bottle. And if it's your first time doing this, you can get away with using about 1/5. Season that NyQuil in there just at the right temperature. You're gonna wanna let it sit there and sizzle for about, 5 to 30 minutes. Make sure you're constantly flipping over the chicken. You don't wanna give one side more attention than the other. Oh, sometimes the steam really makes you sleepy. Whew.
Listen, just add some Sprite in there and you've got lean cuisine. I'm just kidding. I know it's not codeine. I know NyQuil isn't codeine, but I had to make the lean cuisine joke. Okay, officials are freaking out over NyQuil chicken, the NyQuil chicken challenge on TikTok, which if you search it up, there's not a lot of hits. It's pretty obvious that this is a joke, but the FDA has released warnings telling people not to partake in the NyQuil chicken challenge. They even brought a medical expert in to give their 2 cents. Let's watch.
Elizabeth, let's talk about this new social media trend that is prompting the FDA to issue a serious warning about kids misusing over-the-counter drugs, including cooking chicken in NyQuil. What should parents know?
Did you ever think you would say that phrase, Anna, cooking chicken in NyQuil?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's apparently all the rage among some kids. It is a terrible idea. When you cook a medicine, you are concentrating it. So if you cook chicken in NyQuil, and we have no idea how many people are doing it, but it's enough that the FDA is worried. When you cook NyQuil, you're concentrating it. So you take it out of the oven, you're inhaling these concentrations. It could hurt your lungs. If you eat the chicken, you're getting a concentrated version of the medication. You've really changed the medication by cooking it. It is a terrible idea. I am here to say unequivocally, do not cook your chicken in NyQuil.
It just sounds disgusting on top of it
and that
all.
too.
And dangerous, obviously. Thank you, Elizabeth Cohen.
Waz and I really meant it when we said, hey, they will talk about anything but economic inequality in this country. Waz, what are your initial thoughts on this?
You're right about that. The idea that this could make the news is kind of insane and ridiculous on the one hand, but on the other, just on a personal note, oftentimes I feel like a dinosaur for, basically ignoring TikTok, not being on there, not participating with it. Today, I feel justified in that position. Honestly, if this is what's going on that social media platform, I'm proud of myself for abstaining. This is ridiculous. Also, look, I'm somebody who fancies myself a bit of a chicken wing addict. I do believe in the regenerative powers of chicken wings. I can eat chicken wings any single day of the week. Baked chicken, fried chicken, grilled chicken, any kind of wing. I'm into it. I don't know that chicken breasts.
So you would go for like some Frank's Red Hot NyQuil mix, chicken wings tossed in there?
Maybe. I've eaten every type of wing possible, but the chicken breast, just bland, no seasoning. I'm at a loss here, Jess.